Welcome back to another episode of It's Time for Beer. Today I'm going to do a little homebrew tutorial. This is going to be a two-part series. The first part, I'm going to show you how to make your starter wort for your yeast starter. In the second video, I'm going to show you how to can and preserve a large volume of starter wort so that you don't have to do it later on whenever you want to brew your beer. So, on to part one. John Palmer, in his book How to Brew, says that you should mix a half a cup of dry malt extract, which is right here, to a pint of finished water. Well, here's a pint, so that tells you how much we're looking at. That should give us a gravity of 1.040 original gravity. For higher gravity beers, you're going to need more dry malt extract per pint. But for our purposes today, we're just going to do the regular amount to get a gravity of 1.040. Today, I'm going to do an entire gallon of wort so that whenever we get to the second video, we'll have a large volume to work with. So the first thing I need to do is pour my gallon of water into my brew pot here. And because we want to end with a final volume of 1 gallon, I am going to put in an extra pint just to account for boil off. Now, why am I using this gigantic pot? Well, 1 gallon only comes up to here. However, as we know, whenever we boil wort, a lot of times it foams up and it'll boil over. So I'm trying to compensate to have a lot of headspace up here so it doesn't do that, because my wife would kill me if it got all over the stove, because it's a pain in the butt to clean. So I'm going to turn the heat on and we will come back to this once it gets boiling.
One eternity later.
Alright, we are boiling. Now, I need to dump all of my dry malt extract into the boiling water. Alright, we're going to get this back up to boiling, and then I'm going to boil just a nice, steady, strong rolling boil for about 10, maybe 15 minutes. Yeah, we still have to watch for the boil over. John Palmer also says that you can optionally add however much hops that you want to add to your starter wort, and you can also add yeast nutrients. I am going to add some yeast nutrient. He recommends 1/4 teaspoon per pint. However, this particular yeast nutrient says 1 teaspoon per gallon, so I'm going to put in 1 teaspoon. I've got about 10 seconds left on this boil. It's been boiling for a little over 10 minutes, and that's it. What we would normally do in this instance is we would cool it down really quickly, we would take out what we need, and we would immediately pitch the yeast. We're not going to do that so that we can work on part 2 of this video, which is the canning and preserving our bulk starter wort. So I'm going to say goodbye for now, and I will see you, depending on when you click, in part 2 of this series. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button below, and to see more beer reviews and homebrew tutorials, please hit the subscribe button.